Have you ever wondered how a politician, media personality, businessman, and arguably most controversial and handsome president of the United States would handle Bethesda's gem, Fallout 3? Well, luckily for you, that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. I, Jet, will be guided through a playthrough from start to finish of Todd Howard's 2008 masterpiece, Fallout 3. Except rather than be guided by some measly humanoid, Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States of America, will be our visionary. I'll be playing the game and telling everything that happens to an AI Trump, and whatever he tells me to do, I'll do. Understand? Fantastic. Now let's blast some commies, rig some elections, and make this wasteland great again. Trump starts off his journey telling me how he was the greatest president ever and was robbed of the last election. All right, Donald, settle down. We're trying to focus here. Fallout, remember? So, what are you calling yourself? Trump tells me he's calling himself none other than Donald J. Trump. Very creative. I ask him where he wants to allocate his special points. However, instead of telling me, he tries to convince me for the next 5 minutes that he deserves more than the allocated 33 special points, in this case, 33 million. I tried telling Donald that he can't have 33 million Bethesda points and that he only gets 33. Finally, he sees reason and tells me he's going all in on charisma and nothing else. Jesus Christ, Donald. I try telling him he can't go in on just one special stat, but he refuses, telling me he wants to break the rules and that I can't stop it. We finally settle on a build that, of course, maximizes charisma, and after growing from the age of 2, 10, and 16 years within a matter of minutes, get to our first predicament. The love of Trump's life, a martyr, is getting harassed by the snake Butch. Trump tells me to offer him a nice taco or something to eat. I have no idea what Donald is talking about, so instead, I use his suave talking skills to defuse the situation. After acing the goat, Trump awakes to absolute chaos. Trump Sr. has left the vault, causing absolute havoc to wreck upon Vault 101. I ask Trump how we should handle this situation, and he tells me he's going to make the vault safe and great again. And how, you ask? By killing the overseer. Holy Trump. Donald passes by Butch's trapped mother and tells me he's not about to change his morals now, despite just agreeing to kill the elderly overseer at the end of the quest. Anyway, he'll get that lady to safety. The Big T finally makes it to the overseer, and after beating him to death with a baseball bat in front of his teenage daughter, leaves the vault in search of Trump Sr. Once outside, Donald hits level 2. I ask him what he wants to put his points into. He tells me charisma. I once again tell him charisma isn't a skill, so when it comes to perks, he tells me he wants intense training, and to put the point into charisma. We already have 10 charisma. We already have 10 charisma, Donald. I'm so done with this AI already. After some confusion, he finally settles on Lady Killer, as apparently the ladies out here in the wasteland are quite beautiful, and this perk is going to make all the difference. I ask Donald where he wants to head first, and instead of going in the direction of the main story, tells me we're going to the Republic of Dave. Now, if you've played Fallout 3, you'll know this is a tiny farming settlement in the northeastern corner of the map, with pretty much nothing of significance, except for one thing: an election quest. Here, an NPC named Dave will be running the show, rigging all elections so that he is always in charge, and the president is not having any of this. I suppose he wants to get back at the Democrats for the 2020 developments. Curious choice of priority, but I am a loyal pilot. Okay, Mr. President, who should win the election? He first tells me that the only real winner here is him, and that he'll make the Republic of Dave great. He'll make it great again. I tell him he can't run for election, and in response, Donald tells me the system is rigged, and then I should go fuck myself. I finally get through to him, and he tells me that I should flip a coin, with heads being Dave and Rosie, Dave's first wife, being tails. Whatever it lands on is the winner. I tell Donald to flip his own damn coin, and the result is heads. All hail Dave! After celebrating the victory of Dave the Great and receiving a payment of 25 caps, this is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. Donald tells me he wants to head for Megaton, the old metallic shithole near Vault 101. He swiftly makes it there through the power of fast travel and tells me he wants to put his charisma and good looks to good use and charm the entire town. I figured the best way to do this would be to pop into the saloon, where we could also find info on Trump Sr.'s whereabouts. Entering the building, we meet a tenderloin local.
You need something?
It's hideous!
and a very charming individual known as Mr. Burke.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope.
Trump tells me Burke is in fact Joe Biden in disguise, and he's been hiding under our nose this entire time. So off I scoot to the sheriff under Trump's orders to arrest this dirty Democrat. Our confrontation with Biden doesn't exactly go to plan, with Sheriff Sims getting capped in the arse and Donald blowing Biden's brains out. Interacting with the locals was clearly not Donald's strong suit. So he picked up his bags and headed for Galaxy News Radio, as apparently that's where Papa Trump was. On the way there, we hit level 3, and 45 ranks up his speech, and grabbed the most broken Burke in existence, Little Leaguer. +5 melee weapons, and +5 explosives. Whew! Talk about a broken Burke. My God. 1 billion dark tunnels, slavers, mutants, and exceptional gameplay later, the president makes it to 3-Dog, but like the fine gentleman he is, tells me we're not following his lead on Dad just yet. We're gonna help this friendly triplet canine fellow fix his radio station. Now for some delicious mutant genocide, 2 levels and 1 satellite relay dish later, Trump finally gets back on track to the main story, heading to Rivet City. Well, if it isn't the Talon Company mercs, huh? Trying to ambush me, are we? Oh my god, I literally do no fucking damage. Oh my god, dude. Get me out of here, man. Get me out of here. Oh my god, bro. Ooh, don't mind if I do, thank you. Some good stuff in this guy. We need to get out of here right now. Where are the guards? The entire city of Rivet City is going to die. Let me in here. Oh my god, man. We may have lost half the population of Rivet City, but check the drip. Anyway, after that slaughterfest, we find out that Dad isn't here. And after further investigation, it turns out he's in a vault, all the way on the other side of the map.
No!
45 hits level 6 and tries to convince me to take Lady Killer a second time, as according to him, he's the most handsome man I'll ever see. In fact, he's so handsome that apparently he should be allowed to take the perk not once, not twice, not thrice, but 10 times. We eventually settle on Leadbelly and continue our journey. On the way there, Donald stumbles across a scavenger whose robot is damaged and wants us to repair it. I tell Trump he can't repair it since he lacks the required skill, and in response he gets incredibly angry, telling me that the robots are taking our jobs and that he's going to destroy it to make the wasteland great again. The scavenger was not pleased. Donald makes it to Vault 112 and enters the computer simulation to save his papa. However, when I tell him that Betty, a mere child, is in charge, he tells me this is a bunch of bullshit, and that he should be able to kick her ass easily. After all, he's a man, a big, hairy man? He reluctantly agrees to play along with Betty's game, but before he can, Old Lady Dithers tells us how to escape this hellhole. Chinese warriors with AK-47s.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就比冰淇淋。
We save Dad, hit level 7, and to no one's surprise, try to take a perk that we literally can't take, and get the hell out of there. Fast forward to Rivet City, a team meeting, and my own father sending me, his 18-year-old son, to go and clear out an entire army of flesh-eating super mutants by myself. Thanks, Dad. We enter Project Purity. The team here was really living up to expectations.
And to make things worse, this time he brings his snot-nosed kid along for the ride.
Sadly, the president's father-son bonding time was cut short by the Democrats, who decided to invade and kill everyone. That's a real shame, Donald. On our way out, a member of the group decides, oh, he's hurt, he's injured, he can't go on. Yeah, well, boo goddamn who. Trump had the exact same idea, telling me the guy is a straight-up pussy, and we're gonna have to leave him behind. Absolutely based. After some chit-chatter at the Pentagon, and learning how to wield the best armor in the game in a matter of seconds, Donald heads off to Vault 87 to acquire the GAC. Unfortunately, the amount of radiation surrounding the vault's entrance is too strong for our hero. Luckily, there's an old side entrance through the dark, dangerous caverns of Little Lamplight, inhabited by a bunch of 12-year-olds. As we enter, some snot-nosed kid named Sticky begs 45 to escort him to Big Town, a putrid establishment in the middle of nowhere. I ask Donald if he wants to help Sticky, and he reluctantly agrees. Alright, Sticky, let's get you to Big Town. Come on, let's get moving. Alright, I guess we'll go to Megaton and run from there. Sticky? Where? What? Sticky? Where is he going? Okay, I found Sticky, but he seems to be in a bit of a sticky situation. Sticky, this is an order from your president, your future president. I think it is hopeless, young man. It is hopeless. Sticky, let's get out of here. Come on. Get exactly. Get out of here. Yes. Let's get out of here. Come on. I'm getting you out. Whoa. Yeah. You're up.
Are you sure you know where you're going? I mean, you look kind of like you're lost. Help!
Oh no. Oh no, Sticky.
Help!
It's gotten so much worse.
I'm out of here.
I'm gonna get you out of there, buddy. I'm gonna free you. What? Wait. Sticky, my man, please. We can talk this out.
Are we there?
Well, so much for Sticky. Donald makes it into the vault, but is seriously low on HP. Luckily, there's a sink nearby where we can regen our health. However, Trump tells me he doesn't trust the sink. Instead, he tells me he's got a better idea, to drink out of the toilet. I ask him why, and he says the sink could be filled with bacteria, maybe even poison, whereas the toilet is guaranteed to be clean and safe. Have you lost your mind, Trump? We can't just drink from a toilet. Anyway, thanks to a friendly green-skinned freak, the Gek is ours, only for it to be yoinked out of our hands by the US government seconds later. Much to our surprise, after kidnapping us, the real president invites us round for tea. Sadly, not everyone is on board, and violence ensues. We make it to the president, who tells Donald of his plan to cleanse the wasteland of mutants. However, this would also include all humans exposed to radiation, except for us, because we're perfect. I ask Trump if he'd like to save the wasteland and destroy the president, or kill everyone. He tells me the entire population of Megaton are absolute freaks, and that it's time to clean up this wasteland and make it beautiful. Well, guess that's settled then. We make it back to the Brotherhood and pretend like we totally didn't just agree to backstab every single one of them. After some good old communist extermination, Donald makes it to the Purifier and has a lovely heart-to-heart conversation with Colonel Autumn.
You would just let me leave? How can I be sure you won't just shoot me once I turn my back on you?
And that's it, boys. He's done it. Look at the moves. Look at the style. Perfection. He saved the wasteland. 45 has made it great again by killing everybody. And that marks the end of our story through the Capital Wasteland as Donald Trump. He has conquered the green mutant filth, demolished the raiders, and put those damn canines in their place. Now that was one hell of a mission successful. If you enjoyed the video and want to see another AI character playthrough, drop a like, sub, and catch me live on twitch.tv/jet_big. I'm streaming daily and would love to hang out with you guys. Until the next video, farewell.